Okay, sorry. I just need to make sure it's all working properly. I've got mine Spotify, you guys have your music. And we are good to go. Now you may have noticed that's slightly larger than usual. I am gonna have to reformat a bunch of stuff, but I got rid of all the crop and filters and stuff, so we'll have a much larger area to work with for Gundams now, which is very nice. So, before we get to BlackWarGreymon, we have something else that's really cool to build first. Gundam Converge 309 and 310. The Double O Gundam and the Razor. So, first of all, pop open 309. And yeah, like it's kind of already done, you know. We're just checking this out because I've got a few cool Gundam-y thingies the other day, and I want to show off a few of them. Alright, here we go. Just trying to find a hole in the plastic that I can then shove this through to make a larger hole to get my finger in. Then pull it open. Boom. And unfortunately, the international releases of these do not come with candy. If I were in Japan, I would get candy with it. There's articulation in the arms and no articulation in the legs. A little bit in the head. And no, none in the backpack, but these parts can spin upside down if I want them to. Oh, they can come off. Find hole. Break it open. And open that bad boy up. Here's the base. And there's no... I was expecting like the feet to have a spot that plugs in or something. That's actually a little interesting. What is it? Like it stands up just fine and all that. My question is like, what's the point of the peg then? And there's these like little bits of cardboard that don't do anything. Very... the hole on this one. There it is. Gun. And this entire part is for a claw thingy? This is all flattened out, there's nothing else, so... Oh, okay. This, the hole on it plugs into the peg, and then the foot plugs into it. Oh, look how smart I am. I'm so smart, guys. Let me put that to the side and bust out. 310. The Razor unit. Take this off and... oh. Can only go on... there's only space for one thing. Okay. Alrighty then. Just pop these open. Then we get the base out. Now, the razor. Alrighty. First and foremost, plug these in and then plug that in like that. Then over here you get this. These plug themselves in on their own somehow while inside the packaging. That's a little impressive. Then these go together. There's like a peg and a hole. There's a peg and a hole. Or maybe there isn't. What? Okay. There we go, plug that in. Get the rest of it plugged back on. And then this peculiar shape is why sand has a peculiar grabby shape. Let's go around the other way. Nope, it has to go around this way. Maybe the whole thing goes around the other way? Which way does this plug on? Still doesn't want to go on at all, actually. But I'm looking at this, and that's how the stand is connected to it. It connects into here. Oh, it fell apart again. Come on, nice and properly attached this time. There we go. Oh, midnight! Heyo! Things are going well with me. I'm just building some little Gundam stuff and then fusing them together, and then I'll move on to the model kit that today is about. How have you been doing? Does this turn into its other form? That's my question. It does turn into its other form. The blade can turn, puts it either in sword or gun form. It also comes off entirely, actually. Let's plug that back on. Can it be held in its... No, the other one won't go in. Okay. Yeah, it's good to chill. It's good to chill. Now then, if we take these out... plug these in instead. Oh, I didn't realize those parts could turn. It can turn backwards and forwards. Like when it first showed up and it put up the barrier to stop the missiles. Which honestly, baller move from the enemy. Like it hasn't launched yet, let's fire a missile down the launch pad to destroy it. Just unfortunately they fired the one Gundam that could stop that. And plug this part into the back. Does it go down or does it go up? No way it goes up. Oh, this part tilts. Okay. Ah, okay, we shift it up. There's 2 pegs that it can be on. It's normally like this, but when we want to attach it to the body, we shift it up so it doesn't touch the ground. That's smart. Then we take the arm forwards. Put the sword in one end. Then we put the cover of the sword on the other end to connect it all up. There we go, all nice and properly connected. I'm not really sure what to do with its regular weapon. The other arm refuses to take anything, so I'm going to just stick it onto the side here. As for the original GN drives that kind of have to be ousted. Yeah, I think we just kind of got to have it be like this then. Then the foot connects in over on the base. If that could like not come off, that'd be great. Epic and or baller. Look at that. Little guy on a little stand, you know? Just chilling. And I'll just use these boxes to store spare parts. And honestly the main thing, because right now, I don't have anywhere to put it. There we go. Take these little cardboard sheets out since they're recyclable. Put them with the rest of the cardboard stuff so it can get put in the recycling bin. Meanwhile, the plastic does have to go in the waste. Queen, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, now we take both these boxes and we put them over to the side. And now we get to fun part. Oh my god, this box is barely on screen. Massive. Okay, I'm gonna move my mic arm up a bit just so the box can fit underneath. Oh boy. So these are effects that get put on at the end. They can go to the side. Boom. BlackWarGreymon. All sorts of stuff going on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute for a minute while I take all the plastic off, because otherwise that's going to be very loud. And then we will continue. Okay. I'm so glad that I got Steel Series GG. I'm listening to Yona Yona dance right now. You're listening to just generic stream safe music. I got the good stuff. Alright, let's read the intro. A virus-type Dark Tower Digimon created by BlackWarGreymon. Arcnemon? I guess different names because it's Japanese. It has a heart despite being a Dark Tower Digimon who despises dishonorable actions and believes it's in its own sense of justice. Its finisher is the Dark Gaia Force, where it concentrates negative emotion and fires them. Man, when this guy showed up in O2, it was so cool. Because they only had access to Ultimate at the time, so they just got walked over. And then even once they had a few Megas, it was still incredibly powerful thanks to power used for it. Okay, we're looking for runner A. Oh, it doesn't tell us the run is needed like other Gundam kits do. I actually was thinking about grabbing a drink, so thank you. I was thinking about it, and then I forgot, and you reminded me. Okay, so we need PC, A, C, and E. Figure standard amp. Okay, this is C2. That's... Other one is E2. B3. D2. D2. E1. A2. E1. I think this one's A1. A1. Alright, we've got all the parts now. Yeah, Queen had evil surgery to make her evil, and now we're all in trouble. Okay, A1, 10. Oh, here's 10. Get the runner nice and wet. Sorry, not the runner, the razor. And unfortunately, silver and gold are very similar. Where it's difficult to get the scuff marks out. Or the stress marks out. Okay, you can't really see. Come on. Kind of see there's like a dark dot up where my fingernail is. That's like a stress mark left by cutting it. Okay. PC5. Big one. Out from C1, we just need the singular parts. 27. 26, 27. We simply cannot contain the badness that you wield. we also need to apply decal 1. Wet the parts. And there we go. Wet them. Dry them, apply the decal, and then I'll show you the results. But it will look goofy. And this model has barely any decals at all, which is very nice. They take advantage of its size in order to have as few decals required as possible. Now it's got the eyes. So, next up we need E1, 10, 12, 13, and 14. And with how I was saying silver is much like gold, gold will also have the same issue of not really being able to remove the scuff marks. I am looking forward to finishing this, not just because I'm a big Digimon fan, and O2 was my first series, but also because it has a ginormous box, and I can use that box to store all the model kits I finished, but I'm not displaying. Very helpful. Because then I can break down all the boxes, and I can get rid of them and tidy up a lot more. Okay, that's the best we get to do. Now we've got both sides of the head and all these pieces. So E14 goes into 10. E12 and 13 go together. And 12 and 13 caps it off by plugging into the hole in the bottom. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful hair has been built. Grab the side with the horn. Plug in the hair, plug in the point where like the neck will plug into. See? Plug the inside of the head in. Wherever it's meant to plug into. Hello? There we go. You can see the goofy eye. Now, with the helmet properly built, more intimidating. Now then, put that to the side for a minute. As we grab A1, We grab 14 and 15. Then put these together. Wants to. Here we go. Now we've got some decals to apply. Once I'm done with this, I'll have both the WarGreymon and BlackWarGreymon figures built up. And it's crazy to think I built WarGreymon back when I wasn't Omega. Like before then. That's crazy to think about. Alrighty. First up is decal 2. Okay, that is 2 attached. Now I'm just going to do 3 and 4 and I'll show you the work. Now just one more bit. That's one of the horns, silver with gold accents thanks to the... Okay, we need to... Hold on, get over here, get over here. Nope, it's not going to focus up, okay. That's one horn on. Now what we do, find A2. A2 has its own 14 and 15. Grab them, connect them. There we go. And then add a little color on. Now we apply the same 3 decals. one. Yeah, I'm sweating already. This was not a good day to be building model kits. What's it called? I always cover the arms. Now we just plug that in. Now just a little bit more, specifically E11. A11. And C126. You just bother grabbing the razor because it's like all of the parts are the types where you can't actually get rid of the damage. Yeah, like there'll still be black marks from it, so it's not really much point trying. You want white marks or black marks? Your choice, basically. Alrighty. Bam. Bam. Slides. There. This one slides in there. That adds a little bit of gold tubing. The hook. The next attachment to the torso. Which, speaking of, time to get to work on it. E121. Then a bunch of parts from A1. 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's now 5 and 6. There we go. There we go. How we like this? And oh, it plugs into. There we go. Plugs into the gaps here. That'll create the shoulders. I might do just 2 pages today. Yeah, I was thinking it's just called the Shield instead of like its normal name. So unlike WarGreymon, BlackWarGreymon does not have an engraving of the crest of courage on the outer shell of its back. It can be unfolded like wings to expand the possibilities of poses. It can be removed from the back to form the shield. It can also be freely arranged, blah, blah, blah. That a Dreymon destroyers is Dreymon killers. The claws of the Dreymon killers are on both arms. They can be articulated and their angles can be adjusted to match their action poses. They can also be removed and attached to a single arm as an original gimmick. The Amplified series has some really cool one-off gimmicks that aren't in original builds, like the original guys. Okay, we also need to get B2. Okay. D1. D1's needed later. B1 is not needed. We need B2. That's B3. I think this is B2. That's G. Where's B2 then? B2, B3, B2. Oh, B1 and 2 are like wrapped into one big thing. Okay. Alrighty. B212. Ah, here it is. Alrighty then. There we go. And we actually have 2 decals put onto here. In that these parts here get covered in white. It's more of a silver, actually. Okay, now then. E2 13. Then 20 and 21. Oof. I just need to do something so that parts don't drop, because there is like a vent below me. Very nice in the winter. Very scary when building model kits. There we go. There's two like holes here, but nothing plugs into it. That's a bit strange. Oh wait, wrong side. Oh, it finishes the like shape off. Nice. Okay, next up is E19 and A17. Next, some tubing. There's lots of tubes going around him. A17. This is the wrong runner. Here's 7. Oh, wrong way around. There's that all plugged in. That'll come back later. Alrighty. D1, 24, 25. And 14. A1, 8 as well. Okay, so plugs in up here. Like here. Alrighty. And we plug all that in here. That's been nice and interconnected. Lots around here that needs to be filled up with E2, 18, and 19. See, like a thin shaped part along here, same shape along here, it all connects up. Okay, so grab the head. I love how it just constantly says beware of the point so you don't stab yourself. Actually, ow, that actually is sharp. What the hell? I was just joking around there. Beware of the point indeed instruction manual. I apologize for not heeding your warnings. That gets clipped on. Then this gets connected in. And this gets connected in. There we go. The whole thing gets connected to this part. That is the head and body done. We're going to do the right arm and we'll leave the left arm for next time, basically. It's very warm right now. Okay, bunch of parts from D1. Ready. Wait, this is for the left arm. I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed 10 instead of 9. Oh, wait. Both sides. Nice. Not like 1. Oh, sorry, it's not D9, D10. It's D1, 9, and 10 for both of them. No, 7 and 8 as well. Two. There we go. D1, 3. E1, 11, and 12. Ow. Come on. There you go. Big muscly arm. Come on. Plug in. There. Oh, we plugged it into the right. Oh yeah, this one's broken. There we go. E1. Seven. Go. Okay, C1, 7. And 8. That's the two down here. And one switch. Everything gets plugged into this one. Oh. We need 3 and 13. Now 3. Wait. E1, 13. But 13's already gone. Then where's C1, 13? That's got me all confused. What? meant to be this piece here. We take that off. Plug that bad boy in nicely. Okay, but then where's the original C1 13? Because that's part's going to be needed later, obviously. That's highly concerning. Okay, so we need BC1, E1, one. Rest can move now. So from 1, we need to get 19. Is the fist. Also, it has a decal side to it. Decal 6, grabbed in this way. How's this meant to be on? It's the nail or the claw on his hand. Before it gets plugged to the hand, though, it does actually need its other parts, so maybe we should grab those first. E112. Yeah, 13's disappearing axis is definitely concerning. I'll have to look around for that. There we go. Next up, C118. Oh, they came off. Like this? Come on. Bit difficult. There we go. Yeah, these are meant to hold it all. Okay. Been a pain to connect when it was there, but I thought let's connect you and then put it on. But no, it encloses it, which I thought it did, and that makes sense and all that. But it's annoying. I could just like half open it and then jam this in, that'd be great, but that's not happening. Can't wedge it open or anything. I don't know how to pull this apart. Okay, finally starting to get some progress. Yes, finally. Plug it in that side, bring it up that side, and push it all together. Finally, we get this whole arm put together. And I'm just going to quickly just go together like this, because it's so just put it on. First, we've got to apply a decal to it. Alrighty then. And as I finish up, a Digimon song comes on Spotify. How good is that? There we go. The gold along there. That's also a sharp point. Gotta be careful of. Very spiky Digimon. Oh, I see what's happened here. There we go. Plug that whole thing in. Look how far the shoulder comes out. Just like that. The right arm of BlackWarGreymon is attached. So we got through the head, body, and arm today. A bit of a shorter stream, but that's just the circumstances we're under right now. So thank you for coming. It was good fun, and I hope to see you all next time where we continue working on them. Bye bye!